These two men were preparing to travel to the desert. The car broke down on the road. No matter what they tried, it wouldn't start. They had no choice but to pull over and check it. They stared at the engine, completely clueless. At first, they were relaxed and chatting, not worried at all. It wasn't until Jack realized his phone had no signal that he began to panic. He asked John to check their location on the map. They discovered that the nearest town was over 100 kilometers away. Jack immediately became anxious because the temperature was around 40 degrees Celsius, and the area was remote with almost no passers-by. Jack wanted to climb the hill to get a signal, and John had no choice but to accompany him. Soon, they reached the hillside, but there was still no signal. They sat on the ground, unsure of what to do. Suddenly, Jack saw a car approaching in the distance. He immediately ran after it, but he misstepped and tumbled down the slope. Fortunately, he was unharmed. Jack continued toward the road and successfully stopped the car. He asked the elderly driver inside for help. The man agreed to take them to the town. However, John stopped Jack. He revealed that the car wasn't really broken. He had intentionally disconnected the wires. Jack was puzzled. After John reconnected the wires, the car started. Jack had no choice but to thank the elderly man and let him leave. Once the car was gone, Jack angrily confronted John. John explained that he just wanted an opportunity to talk to Jack because since Jack got married, the two brothers rarely spoke. Hearing this, Jack became very angry. He told John that he was too busy supporting his family to have idle chats. After decades of brotherhood, such words hurt John deeply. John, in turn, was furious. He told Jack to get in the car so he could drive him home. While driving, John noticed smoke coming from the engine. The car had completely broken down. Jack broke down, screaming. After that, he stopped speaking to John. The two brothers fell into silence. By nightfall, no cars had passed by. The temperature dropped, and Jack had no choice but to return to the car. John handed him half a cup of drink. Their relationship eased slightly. They began talking about their youthful dreams. Jack said he had wanted to be a guitarist. His parents had made him get married, have children, and find a stable job. Even his hairstyle had to follow their opinions. John sympathized and took out scissors to cut his hair. Seeing his new hairstyle, Jack couldn't help but laugh. Although trapped in the desert, he felt free. The next day, a car drove along the road. John immediately got out to seek help from the elderly driver. Seeing Jack's strange hairstyle, the man was frightened and drove away. John angrily scolded Jack for getting out of the car. They began fighting again. John was knocked unconscious and lay motionless. Jack thought he was dead. He started digging a hole to bury him. Just as he was about to drag him down, John suddenly coughed. Jack was overjoyed. However, John misunderstood and thought Jack wanted to bury him alive. John grabbed a knife, keeping Jack at a distance, and decided to sever ties, leaving alone. Jack was left alone and terrified. That night, he was frightened by wild wolves. Cold and miserable, he crawled into the hole he had dug to keep warm. Just as he was about to fall asleep, John suddenly appeared, holding a small knife.